Hi, my name is Aiden. My mom always wanted a daughter. When she gave birth to me, my father told me that she didn't look that happy at all. She kept trying and trying to get pregnant again, but it never worked. When I was 2, she stopped trying and adopted a girl instead. She named her Ivy. Ivy was just a year older than me, so she was 3 years old, and for a month, everything was okay and my mom was satisfied, until some strange things started happening. My father told me that at night she would hold a knife while standing in front of my door. He thought that she was sleepwalking and probably had some childhood trauma causing those types of dreams, so he brushed it off. Eventually, she stopped doing it after a few months and we all forgot about it. But when she turned 8, things started to happen again. She would talk to herself in the morning and get very aggressive. I tried to tell my mom several times, but she said it was normal. I was terrified of my sister. One night at 2 a.m., she screamed in a terrifying pitch. My parents rushed to her room and her eyes were bloodshot and she was scratching her arm aggressively. On the following morning, my mom called a doctor about her behavior and they took her away. On my 10th birthday, my sister returned and looked normal. "Surprise," my mom said whilst holding her hand. Honestly, I felt happy that I could see her again. We played games and had fun until it was time for me to sleep. I randomly woke up to see my sister next to my bed. She was holding a knife, tearing into my arm. Her eyes were wide open, and she had a blood-curdling smile that will never leave my head. I passed out. I woke up in a hospital bed and saw my mom crying next to me. Suddenly, I remembered Ivy and asked my mom where she was, and all she said was, "She's gone."
I am a 14-year-old who experienced something really scary. My sister started acting strange around my birthday. When I was a kid, she used to pull a lot of pranks on me, like push me down the stairs and cut my hair. So I asked her one day, why does she continue to pull pranks on me? And she told me that she was just playing. So when I was about to go tell our mom, she grabbed my hand and had a big sinister look on her face, which really startled me. She said, "You don't have to tell," and she skipped away. The next day, I woke up with her standing over me, just staring at me, which really had me shook, so I slapped her to snap her out of it. She just turned her head again and stared again at me with that sinister smile as I froze. I tried to scream out to my mom as I was hearing footsteps. She opened my door and I looked very pale, and she asked me what I was looking at, and I said, "Sis." My mom responded, "What do you mean? She died 2 years ago."